Welcome back to Let's Play the Writer, the second DLC chapter for Alan Wake. I'm BurningDogFace.
They kept coming.
And I'm in a bad place.
There were too many of them. Hordes and hordes of them, swarming over the landscape, eager to kill. They were coming for Wake, and this time they would get it with sheer numbers.
Oh boy. Take it slow. Conquer the darkness. Master your ass. What was master your ass from? That was a Simpsons reference. Oh! I don't know how that worked, but I'm good and I'm glad. No place to hide! Oh. Hey guys. Just blindly charging. Holy crap. That was about as subtle as a dragon's orgasm. Jesus. Ah! Holy... Checkpoint! Back off! Shit. They're still standing in the shadows. I guess he had a heart attack. Ah, he's dead already. Fucking shadows! No! Now you're dead. Hey, come over here! That's something to show you. Oh, fuck. E. Light! Oh, what am I doing? We're moving. Holy balls. Missed one. Ooh, that was a good one. Ow. Not as much ow as that, though. Come on! that was close. Okay. Oh my god! There were 9 or 10 dudes there! The fuck, did I do that? No, just didn't light up the screen and the light passed over. I was gonna try to keep them right there until I, well, until that could happen, really. I probably passed a video game the way up, but you know what? I'm pleased with that run. I haven't fired a single shot this video. That hasn't happened in a while.
The Lighthouse. I was relieved to have made it here, but I wasn't sure what was going to happen now.
The achievement, incidentally, is called Go Gentle Into That Good Light. Special 2. Make it through the approach to the lighthouse without firing a weapon. I remember seeing that one and thinking, yeah, I never get those achievements. There's one in the anniversary version of Halo 1 for triggering the map room in the level The Silent Cartographer and then getting to the surface without firing a shot. But that's, as it turns out, significantly more difficult in Halo than it is in this. Because there's no giant death ray in the sky in Halo. Hello. First thing I'm going to do when I get back to reality is go to EB Games and get a whole bunch of in-store credit. Remember that book I mentioned in the annotations of the Alan Wake credits, the e-book about, well, about the game? One of the pieces of short fiction it contained was an early bit by Alan, the first thing he ever wrote that got published. It was about a lighthouse keeper and his son who are attacked by a swarm of zombies. Like, straight up zombies, rotting corpses and all. So I'm kind of hesitant to go in here. Not to mention, if you remember what happened when Alan got into the lighthouse at the end of the tutorial level. Still, I will not be swayed. I must keep going.
Zane had left me. I wasn't sure what the Dark Presence had done to him if he couldn't follow, but from now on, I was on my own. Still, he had gotten me this far. I would never have made it by myself. This thing was going to end. It wouldn't be long now.
I can't see anything down there. Uh-oh, there's a mountain. In fact, I think that's Mirror Peak. Which someone pointed out to me a while ago is another one of the game's Twin Peak references. Okay. Here goes nothing. Return! Something's supposed to happen there? Was that ladder already there? Oh! Oh. Oh.
I was surprised by the change of scenery, but not much. I was starting to understand the symbolism, the way the dark place flowed.
That makes one of us. I'm not going to look in the cabin because I'm pretty sure Diver's Isle disappeared before video games became a thing.
It's something, all right.
Was I supposed to have been down there when that happened? What is even up here, anyway? When we came here in the main storyline, we just showed up. Oh! I knew it. Wonder how many that makes. Suddenly I realized that running away from the spot I'd been trying so desperately to get to was probably a stupid move. Not terribly heavily armed, but I don't think this is going to be a battle of firepower. This game is much more about symbolism than it is about gunfights, as much as you do that in order to survive. Weird, the lake never looked this evil in the daytime. Bridge! Oh, really? The fuck was that?
Hey, Al. Feeling kinda depressed here.
What's wrong, Barry?
What?
So Zane's your new buddy now. I feel abandoned.
This is ridiculous. You're not even real.
That doesn't mean I don't have any feelings.
I'm sorry, not Barry. You were a good traveling companion.
Thing is, you need to get all rational here. Abandon your fantasies, right? Well, I kinda hate to say this, pal, but I'm one.
Fine. You're abandoned. Bye.
That was a bit unsentimental for my liking, but you know what? It's probably for the best. Getting sentimental over a fantasy just reinforces it, right? Oh lord, I'd hate to see what my mind would do with this place. No comments from the peanut gallery this time. TV Alan remains quiet for now. Really wish it would stop doing that.
Al, what I'm saying is the only way you're getting in that cabin is through me. It's one of those kill your darlings things. But hell, you're used to that, big shot writer. Am I right?
It was in everything. It was even taking a people Wink knew, turning his friends against him. They were all against him.
So this is your fault. You made Not Barry betray me. I would say you son of a bitch, except it turns out we're both Alan Wake, so...
What does it say about you when you're this desperate to keep yourself from getting bitter?
No!
Here we go! I'm earning the
15% commission.
No!
It's great that you first make yourself an imaginary
Friend,
and then you
can't even get along with
that guy. People skills, Al. You're a
master.
Let's crack that writer's block of yours, Alan.
Ah.
You're
Murder in dark alleyways.
Master of
Something.
Would you stop that, birds?
Best part.
Trying not to get killed by a therapist here.
Dream fun.
Ah! I never liked you to begin with.
You'll make a great
Hunting trophy.
my boy!
This is what you have in common with the real guy. You're both dead.
Well, it's great.
My job
Mostly consists of making sure you don't
entire life will be to have all
No! The Andersons!
people on track. Very enriching.
I have several
Lawyers on
speak just because I need to know. You know what kind of people need that? Gangsters
and assholes.
and court.
Not against
Because they make
money all
the
time.
Hey! When you threw a hissy fit, was your wife trying to help you and your
Ego.
couldn't take it? And because of that, you
He's not been killed a dozen times over.
BFF, pal!
FF.
Sorry, Tor. Just a thought, game. He really should have had a hammer. Later, Odin. Hot damn.
It's totally not. And you have to literally pay
Your best
to
friend.
hang out with you because
Everyone else. Serve the ass.
Fuck off, birds. That's for not believing me in the first place. Oh, blobs of evil on the ground. Haven't seen those in a while. Oh.
really running low on patience here.
Defeat Barry. I'd been worrying this was coming ever since I met Barry. But you're not even the real Barry, so I don't have to worry about killing him. I get to have my cake and eat it too!
I swear to God, you're driving me nuts.
Oh, what the hell. Damn it! Pick the damn thing up! Unlimited ammo shotgun is better than unlimited ammo pistol. It is not a difficult calculation. There you are! Fuck, I can barely see him. Ah! This game's getting into my head. The other day, someone was making conversation, wanted to know if I had a significant other asked me, "Are you taken?" Why does it seem so appropriate that Barry is the final boss of Alan Wake? Now I've got you. Fuck. That's not what batteries sound like, I'm just saying. Later, Barry. It's gotta be it, right? Kill your darlings. Defeat the final obstacle between you and your goal. That's nice and vaguely worded. It would have been a major bummer to see a spoiler in there like kill Barry. Or defeat your taken friends. It's nice to see the Andersons get a cameo. They're probably my favorite characters in the game, after all. He's holding a different flashlight, you'll notice.
Where am I? I can't find my way. Why is this happening to me? I can't find my way.
Give him the light, man.
Why is this happening to me?
Just like that, my mind was clear. Zane had been right. I could think clearly again.
Unification.
But I couldn't survive in this place the way he had, and I might not make it back a second time. Leaving this place would be hard. Maybe impossible.
There's only one thing to do about it.
It wouldn't take much for my thoughts to stray again. It was too easy to get lost in the dark place. Before, I was ready to curl up and die. Let myself slip away. But here I was. The yet unwritten future waiting to unfold before me. A sequel to Departure. My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer.
Well, there you have it, folks. I'm going to jump cut past this music so that I don't get into much trouble with YouTube, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on the much quieter main title screen. Okay, so, first off, thoughts on the writer. I'm glad they resolved that particular cliffhanger anyway. Alan has made his way through the dark place and successfully reunified the two parts of his personality, or something. Maybe he just got control of himself. I have no idea what's going on, really, but it was entertaining to watch, wasn't it? That being said, I do really like this cliffhanger ending, because it's more promising than just not telling us what's going on. Return by Alan Wake. Maybe people will get to read Departure after all. I thought the writer was, overall, a bit more balanced than The Signal. They took... Well, The Signal seemed to play with the weird, you know, shape-shifting otherworld idea. But for the most part, it relied on more combat, and it differentiated this from the main game by introducing mostly new skins for enemies, even if, you know, the partially invisible Taken did actually make things more interesting. For the most part, they just seemed to make the enemies more difficult. Maybe they hit harder, maybe they were more aggressive, I don't know. I distinctly felt like I was dying more often in The Signal than I ever did in the main game. This seemed to have a better balance. It relied more on the curiosity value of the crazy world I was in, rather than just throw me into combat situation after combat situation. And there was a fair amount of that, but the fact that they gave me the heavy-duty lantern right off the bat made it somewhat more tolerable. But yes, as a general overview of Alan Wake, I really liked this game. The storyline was, like I said in, well, probably several times now, the storyline to the main game of Alan Wake, and the Signal and the writer combined with it, to a lesser extent, is one of the best I've ever seen in a video game. You know, big thumbs up to the writers. The characters were unique and surprisingly memorable. I never had much trouble remembering who was who. I get that a lot in some games. The setting felt real enough that I could almost imagine this stuff actually happening. The literal light versus darkness concept was interesting and fun. And considering it was a horror game, it wasn't as scary as I was expecting it to be, which was frankly one of the only reasons I didn't pick it up as soon as it came out on the Xbox back in 2010. But I suppose if I'd done that, we wouldn't have gotten this video series, so hey. Silver lining. That being said, having now played through the entire game and the, and both DLC chapters, I think I'm ready to move on to something else. Because the combat was adequate, you know, it's not like it controlled badly or felt lacking. It just wasn't very, well, varied. There wasn't a whole lot of difference. I've gone into that several times, but you know, it bears repeating. Almost all the enemies are dealt with in exactly the same way. And basically, once you meet the possessed objects about halfway through the main game, you have seen everything the game is going to throw at you. And then it just keeps throwing that same limited number of enemies at you throughout the rest of the game. Now, I have just gone through all of Alan Wake on the regular difficulty level. I could go back and get into nightmare mode if I wanted to read those pages. Probably won't. But, yes, there is no more Alan Wake. So, I feel pretty satisfied over having completed this game. There is, of course, the sequel to this, Alan Wake's American Nightmare, which is described, as I understand it, as a midquel, as in it's not meant to be a full sequel to the game, just sort of fill the space, you know, renew the interest in the series in between Alan Wake and presumably what they will call Alan Wake 2. American Nightmare is currently available only on Xbox Live Marketplace. And because it was part of one of those, I don't remember what they're called, one of those promotions, you know, like the Summer of Arcade they do every year. It was, well, the name escapes me for the life of me, but the thing I'm getting at is that Remedy probably has an exclusivity contract with Microsoft that won't expire for a while, so it will likely be a while before American Nightmare shows up on Steam. But as I said, I'm ready to take a break from Alan Wake, and I'm looking forward to what the future holds. So, I'm BurningDogFace, and I hope you've enjoyed Let's Play Alan Wake. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me on my next video series. I'll see you then. And stay in the light, Burning Dog fans. Later!